What's up everyone? Today's video, figure review Friday. I got a pretty interesting figure, and his Tails from Sonic as a Minimate. It's a pretty interesting figure. Unlike Sonic, however, folks, he's a lot more heavier. I'll give him that. And he cannot even stand up correctly because of his tail. So if you're gonna try to pose it, you can't really pose it too well. Because if you were to try to get in the base, it would just fall over. So you kind of have to pose it like in a very weird manner. I can't even get it to pose correctly. Oh, there you go. God, it wasn't even on camera when I did that. So anyways, one thing you notice about this figure is that he comes with a ring. That's a pretty cool thing about this figure. One other part that is pretty interesting is that in the package, I don't have it with me at the time of me saying this, but in the package, Tails comes, so you have to actually attach the tail on. It's a bit of a struggle to put the tail on. I didn't want to break the head, but this is really well sculpted and it feels really nice too. This isn't like cheaply made, thankfully. Anyways, looking at the face, the printing kind of goes a bit down to the mouth, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. And I feel like the printing's a bit weird, but it don't matter. Also, the paint job, it just definitely feels like it was hand painted. I said this about Sonic a bit, I think. Yeah, I said it about him. It seems very much hand painted compared to like your regular, your regular Lego figurine or any figure for that matter. It feels like it was heavily hand painted, and it feels like it was just pad printed. Whatever they used, I'm gonna guess they used pad printing. The shoes are pretty well designed. I'll give it that. The tail is also pretty well painted, although it does have like some weird splotches in some areas. That was not me messing with it. That was like completely in the packaging. This is how it came in the package. Like there's also like this gray thing. If I could see that real quick, I'm gonna try to see what that is. I can't see that too well, but I noticed that. Unfortunately, due to this neck thing being here, you can't really move the head too well. I don't want to mess with it because I might fall off, but yeah, it's also really cool. Take out the base real quick and remove his item. Tails comes with one ring. All the characters in Sonic license, this set of figures come with one ring. And fortunately, Tails is one of the few interesting figurines, I should say. As he also, like I said already, comes with this. I won't lie though, it's very big. It just feels like too huge. Unlike in the games, it's not that big. But this is just huge, man. And also because it kind of has a bit like standing issues. So anyways, what is this figure, again, on the review scale? I would say about an 8 out of 10. The problem with it I had already, as I said, the tail's way too huge, and it like you cannot stand it up for the life. You cannot stand it up for anything. The paint job is really good. I'll give it that. Except the face. It kind of messed the face printing a bit, but I don't really mind it too much. The painting seems a bit weird. I'll give it that. It seems like it's very messed up. Some of the plastic looks it was removed very strangely too. I think I could reposition that in a way that you can't see it, but other than that, this is a really good figure. I would say, should you get it for your collection if you wanted to? Yeah, I'd say so. It's a pretty neat figurine. I guess you could say it's a really good collection item. I wouldn't really say it's more like a toy. I'd say more like a collection item only, because just like it was just kind of like made for that. I wouldn't say it's a toy, because you know this could. I'm worried if some kid were to get this, he'd probably break it easily and sink us with a tail. But anyways, I'd say this figure review Friday is pretty yeah, I'm glad I did this figure. Alright, you guys have a good night. Good day.